Hey Noga,
Hi there.
welcome to Paste Studio at Facebook Live. We're really happy to have you.
I'm happy to
And
be here.
thanks so much for being here.
Yeah.
So I heard you have some songs to play for us this afternoon. Will you tell us about the first one?
That's true. The first one is called Pity. It's going to be in my debut album that's coming this spring. All right?
What do you want me to do?
I wear a crown with my head down. Long, heavy gown hides my bent spine. I reach the crowd with my head down. They say love would kill us all. I am the son of your leader. Give me your arms, and I'll spare They say love would kill us all. They say love would kill us all.
Awesome, thanks so much. So I know that you guys are coming from Tel Aviv,
True.
and that's obviously pretty far from here.
It is.
I'd love to know how Tel Aviv and I guess Israel as a nation factors into the music that you play, if at all.
Well, obviously, the place that we come from and I come from has a lot influence on the music that I make. Like every, I think like every artist, when you are exposed to things that are happening around you, you soak them in and you want to process them, and that's the like what I do with music, basically.
Process your
Process.
feelings.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
music is a way to process the world. So I'm not different than any other artist in that term. I mean, I just come from where I come from, but so I have more like I have the specific things that I need to process through music or through whatever I do in my life. But so yeah, it has a lot of influence on the craft.
What is Tel Aviv's music scene like for those in the audience who don't really know?
Um, it's very, very vivid. Um, Clubs, bars, venues, a lot of bands, a lot of talent, a lot of female talent, especially in the electronic scene. And yeah, it's very small. It's weird. It's so different than here, I would assume, because everyone knows everyone, and so when you go to see a band that you like, you would probably know whoever's playing there personally, or just meet him in the street the day after the show. Or so it has a lot of influence. The fact that it's such a small city and a small scene.
Cool. Why don't we jump into your next song?
All right.
Try to take them and make them sing along. And while you grab them, make them feel at home. You're probably keeping a pocket full of change. The coins are flipping and no decisions made. It makes you horny. The widely open throats waiting to be fed with whatever you may serve. But with me, it's so hard to be. Nothing gets you better than a cold shaking ground. Whacking me, get you wide awake, wait now. Try to tame them and make them all yours, but now the stomach is craving for some more. Your body's sucked in this bottomless hole. The beast is Satan, but not from very low. The beast is Satan, not from very low. Will we waste away? Nothing gives a color and it won't start fading now. Green screen, gray matter, white noise with me. So hard to be. Nothing gets you better than a cold shaking ground. Whacking me, get you wide awake, wake now.
And thanks so much. I wasn't entirely sure if you had finished, but you did.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into your third song, you said you have an album coming out in the spring. Can you give us any clues or hints of what we could expect to hear?
Well, you got like 3 examples. It's going to be very diverse, very eclectic. I mean, we were working on this album for 2 years, me and my partner. This is like a partnership. I mean, I have to introduce Ran Jakobowicz. Ran Jakobowicz, yeah, plays drums. But also, like, I have a partner that I write, compose, mix, produce, arrange the music with. His name is Ori Russo. And we have been working on the music for 2 years. So both are influences that we were exposed to during the 2 years we just soaked in and brought to this album. So it's kind of a mess, a mess of a lot of different things. But we decided to go with it and like really accept the fact that it's gonna be something very, very different. So this is maybe what you can expect, like hearing something kind of different in every song, but it does have something like that unites everything. I guess. I mean, we are the same people. Yeah, it's coming this spring. We are in our very first tour promoting this, and this is our first time in New York. And we have a show tonight in Union Pool, so if anyone wants to come, we're gonna be there in 10 o'clock.
Cool. Well, why don't you share your third song with us?
Yeah, the third song is called Dance While You Shoot, and it's actually the first single that we released out of the album. Okay.
That's it. I finally lost my patience. I gave my help to many medication. It's over. You're done. You gotta pay. Hey, I got my ticket. Mission accomplished. I won't miss you. Won't dish you. Forgetting my people. Taking my mind. Wasting my chances for 17.
Can you dance while you shoot? Can you dance while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you move while you shoot?
You told me that it's worth it, so I gave my time and finest use. You've taken after it's me for years. Give me a minute. Hey, I got my weapon nice and polished. They here to mock me, so cocky, know how to pat. Same time you threat, don't diss my loyalty.
Can you dance while you shoot? Can you dance while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you move while you shoot? Can you dance while you shoot? Can you dance while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you move while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you dance while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? You can shoot while dancing. Can you dance while you shoot? Can you shoot while dancing? Dance while you shoot. You should call, wait online to hear. Any point you can go back to the main menu. Just press 1. You still know how to hide it so damn fucking good. You cheat and you know how to justify it so damn fucking good. Look at all this mess. Got you in the balls, got you in your soft spot. You couldn't really guess. They set you up at the corner there just for you. Thought you had me there, you play the wrong game. I thought you had me full right there, you mess with the wrong name. I take my name and my aim and I throw him down the toilet. I take my shame and my anger and my pursuit to go with. My mind is set and I'm no easy one to push. However, I know you know to master anything with pressure. Can you dance what he should? Can you dance what he should? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you dance what he should? Can you shoot while dancing? Back you can shoot while dancing. Can you dance what he should? Can you shoot while dancing? Can you dance what he should? Can you dance with a shoot, 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 shoot?
That sounded awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah. So one last question before we go. You are performing tonight in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And are you going to be anywhere else coming up soon? So some of our audience might be able to see you who aren't in New York.
This is our last show
Okay.
for this tour. We were actually in London, Paris, Berlin. So this is the end of it. But I don't know when's the next one. But
I'm sure you'll be back
it's gonna be
soon.
soon. Yeah, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much
Yeah,
again
thanks
for being
listening.
here.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you soon.